accounting, whatever.
I think whatever skills that you've honed in your career, that skill can be used.
Yes.
In this inflation that we are in, I'm telling you, one job is not enough. You got to have something else that's bringing in an income.
Develop a professional portfolio. Now you got to establish a pricing plan. What you're going to charge, that's the most important. Oh, we can make you rich in 24 hours. We can do it in 3 months.
Lie.
Like I said.
If you want to go to China, be my guest. The right thing to do if you're going to sell it to people under your name, test the product first.
Well, I'm pretty good at math. I like math. But English, I can't teach English. I can't.
J.O.B.
Just over bro.
Let's chill. Hello, hola, bonjour, Sani Bonani.
Namaste. Yes.
Okay, I think you're liking it now. He's getting into it. Hi everyone.
Yes. Hello. What's good?
Yeah, so we're excited to be back once again
with another banger. Come on, let's go.
You want to call it a banger? Okay.
Another.
We're all about business these days, all right? So
yes.
we just want to rope you in and some of the stuff that we do, but also that we've researched to find that it falls under the top 5 business ideas in 2023. So, this is more like, they call it a home-based jobs.
Home-based business.
Business. Yeah, not jobs. Business. We're doing business and jobs.
We get away from the 9 to 5, right?
J.O.B.
Just over bro.
So
yes.
There's a metaphor that says, just like a hidden gem waiting to be discovered, the world of the home-based businesses, they hold endless possibilities to those seeking to unleash their entrepreneurial
spirits.
So
yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
So, but before we do anything, can you subscribe, please? All right, just press the subscribe button. Thank you for all those that have done it already. Thank you for pressing the like button and sharing this to your friends, families, and strangers. It helps us with the algorithmic and to be able to share this information to as many people as possible. So, without further ado, let's talk.
Yeah, hold on, though, because we are coming close. We're coming close to 100 episodes. We've been doing this for almost 2 years. 100 episodes. So we appreciate all the day ones. We want to thank everyone for tuning in, watching us, seeing the growth, because there have been some ups, there have been some downs, there have been some challenges. I'm telling you, this creation, this podcast game, it's a lot of ups and downs. And
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work. And we appreciate everyone that been with us, rocking with us for coming up to 2 years, almost 100 episodes. We appreciate our editor and everything. Oh man, it's been a blast. All the editors that was a part of our journey.
Most especially our
main editor.
Our main editor, Sid, you're the man.
You're the man.
So thank you for sticking with us through the ups and downs.
Yes.
100 episodes is no child's play.
It's no child's play.
This is excluding
the
Sunday Fun Day videos, by the way. This is just mainly for the Friday episodes. So we're really excited that 2-year mark is almost there.
It's almost there.
And we'll be doing a giveaway soon.
Yes.
So just keep your ears posted. Just keep commenting, because it's really to the person that comments the most on all our videos. Whenever they listen to them, they make sure to like and to comment. And the comment is not just hearts.
Yes.
They put down like a really
thoughtful comment,
which to show that they watched and they learned something from it. And that's our big thing.
Objective.
That's the whole thing, that we want to make sure that we put our content that people can relate to and can learn from. And not just that, but we also would love you to share these videos. Don't just watch by yourself, and share them. Some people might find them useful.
Yes. So especially if you know someone that maybe experienced it or that's going through it right then and there. Maybe somebody needs some extra motivation, or maybe somebody trying to start a business, whatever it may be, share it to them, and share the love, spread the love. Don't let it be to yourself. Yeah. So we're excited. We thank you for you, Chillers, being a part of our journey. It's a process, but we are building the foundation. We know, it's only but up. It's only but up from here. It's only but up. The sky.
So excited. And I think the main takeaway is just not to give up.
Not to give up.
Keep
Yes.
going regardless.
Yeah.
So for those of you who have tuned in to come and check out the 5 businesses
Ideas
in
in 2023 to start. Yes.
To start?
To start.
What do you mean?
Meaning to best business idea that you can start in 2023.
That don't even require you to have a lot of money.
Yes, it's low cost.
So you are not breaking.
Low overhead. No, is low overhead. Something like you said, you're not breaking the bank. You just start off right where you are right now. So don't.
So number 5.
Number 5. Yes.
Freelance services.
And hold on, these is it's not really in prospective orders, and we're not like kind of ranking on 5 to 1, because they all is great, great idea that you can get into. So we're not really ranking them, but we just doing 5 to 1.
Number 5.
Number 5. Freelance services. Yes. And now I think we ought to take advantage of freelance services.
We use them a lot.
Yes, we use them a lot, but because we all have certain skills, especially if you've been in your job for 10 years, you've been in your job for 20 years, you develop some soft skills. If you was a book,
and hard skills.
If you was a bookkeeper, if you was a researcher, you was whatever manager, or all these different things to translate as a freelance service, because somebody need your service. Somebody could use your service, especially if you was a good manager in your job, or you was a good bookkeeper, accountant, whatever.
I think whatever skills that you've honed in your career, that skill can be used in any way or form. Because even teachers, there are teachers who do that part-time, who do tutoring, who mark exams, who teach English on the side. These are all side gigs, because in this inflation that we are in, I'm telling you, one job is not enough. Mm-hmm. You got to have something else that's bringing in an income. Yes. So I think freelance services is so critical, and it's become very big nowadays. One that we use a lot is Fiverr. Fiverr,
yes. But you can go to Upwork. That's another one that you can actually start, and so that you can offer your services on this platform. I actually used Upwork
when I was writing my first book.
Okay.
My editor was from Upwork.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and he did a brilliant job. He was an English professor. So, because I needed somebody who's very good in English and grammar, and he did a great job. I don't want to put out a book out there with a lot of, not even a lot, with any grammar problems and. So for those of you who are writing,
writing,
that's the best way to go.
Even if you're a writer, you could go to Upwork to
get a ghostwriter as well. Yeah. If you have an idea of a book, you don't really know how to pen it down. There are people called ghostwriters who can actually write a book on your behalf and have your name on it.
Yes, but we kind of helping people that want to start a business, that they can, if they're a writer.
Being an author is a business too.
But not actually going to them to like a ghostwriter to write for you, but you actually offer your services on Upwork.
Oh, okay. So you be the one.
Yes.
Who's writing.
You can offer yes, you can. If you writing a book, yes, you can go to Upwork. But I'm saying if you have these writing skills, you can offer your services
there
on Upwork or even Fiverr. And knowing and just to beware, because a lot of these freelance service providers, these people, they normally from third world countries.
I don't want to put it that way, because there's freelancers from all over the world. Okay.
Yes, but I'm saying though. But yes.
They are all over the world.
Yes, they are all over the world.
But of course, most people choose the people from third world countries because their pricing is more reasonable but we have people from all over the
Yes,
world.
they're over the world, but I'm saying majority of people that's on these services, especially Fiverr that's on like Fiverr is from other countries. Most of these services from
Can we just rather say freelancers are from all over the world?
yes, all over the world.
Yeah. You don't want to say most are from where, because they are from all over the world. You
Yes.
have people within the United States, within Canada. you
Yes,
name it.
I'm not disputing that. I'm not saying they're not all from Canada, but majority of it is from other countries besides the U.S. More.
Okay, I won't win this game, so let's just go on.
But but the one thing is the most important thing is you have to identify your skill sets. You have to identify your skill sets, what interests you, so that you know what's your strengths, what's your strengths, so that you can put a measure together, a description together to be on the different platform that you're gonna use to offer your services. So yeah, freelance services.
Of course, you must go in then with a skill.
Yes, but you have to identify it, what skills you're gonna use. But another thing is, when you offer your services, you are creating a portfolio, a professional portfolio. That's why you identify the skill that you're gonna put on the platform that you chose, and so that you're able to develop a professional portfolio to be able to market yourself on these platforms that you
And
use.
people actually make a lot of money out of this, because some, like our editor, are just they constant reoccurring work. So once you find your person, people don't want to keep checking other people. You just stick with that person, and it works out very well because you build a relationship with that person and you work things out. So we encourage that. If you want to have that extra income, put your stuff out there, and you never know.
Yes. And like you said, put your stuff out there. Because once you begin to establish yourself, you know what skills you're gonna put yourself out there. You develop a professional portfolio. Now you gotta establish a pricing plan. What you're gonna charge. That's the most important. What you're gonna charge.
But it is business. Of
Yes.
course, you're gonna be charging competitive prices. But I would encourage that as you start
When you first
off,
starting, yes, don't be too high.
because you're trying to build your portfolio.
Yes, and this when market research, researching the industry pricing that you're trying to offer. So you look at you go on these platforms and see what other people charging, so that you can price it around that price raise. But you got to realize too, you also got to notice how long they've been on those platforms, because those individuals just starting out, you got to basically you got to do maybe a reasonable price rate. You got some people that charge $15 and $10, $5. Yeah, you got some people that charge $5 just to build up their portfolio. Once they build it up, then they're able to charge more. So definitely, you gotta figure out your pricing structure, identify or define your pricing structure.
And then we'll jump off to number
4. Yes.
And that is
E-commerce store.
Something that I own. And if you want to check out our store, you can go to description box below and just press the link. Just Thoughtful Gifts is our e-commerce store.
Yes.
So you could start your own as well. That's an extra income. Advertise on your social media, do paid ads, etc. But it's something to think about. It doesn't necessarily have to be a specific skill that you have with e-commerce, but it's nice to be able to learn how to do it yourself instead of outsourcing the stuff. Like, for example, I design message cards with a customized message to whoever that you want to gift, and then I add a little jewelry. And then there's other customized items that are in the store, but other people go with trending products, whatever that's trending at that point in time. They have a one product store, other people. So I mean, it's limitless. The sky's the limit.
You definitely want to identify your niche, what you're gonna sell. And as us us people, black people, we are very resourceful. You know, we sell anything. You know, and like I know people that sell anything, sell things out there, kitchen sink, sell anything out the house. But but they started to back in the days we used to go outside and sell it. Now you don't have to do that no more. You got
Thank God.
You can
just give people a link.
You can create a website, and it's like I said, it's so reasonable to create a website. You got like Shopify. You got WooCommerce. You got SB that you can begin to sell your product. If you sell whatever you sell, shoes. I know people that create sneakers. They design. They buy it and then they design the sneakers and they sell it to people on their social media. But guess what? You can also create a website, not just sell it to your friends or go to the barbershop, the beauty salon, or but you also can create a website that's reasonable. You can advertise on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and now Threads.
Well, not yet, but it's coming.
It's coming, yes. But you can promote on these different your link on Thread and Instagram, but build a website. But you have to identify your niche, what you're going to sell. But it's definitely a low cost way. And I will also add too another thing with the e-commerce and affiliate links. You can do affiliate marketing. So that's another way. That could be like a bonus idea that you could do is affiliate marketing. Affiliate where you go to Amazon and be an affiliate. Just get a link from them and you can go on YouTube, create a video and advertise a product, and then they be able to click the link for you could get a percentage of that purchase. But definitely you want to identify your niche or product category that aligns with your interests or expertise. So definitely, and like my wife said, we do have a website, but whatever it is, e-commerce is a great way to get started.
And one thing I might say is that it's not a get rich quick scheme.
Yes.
I think any of these businesses that we're mentioning today are
Yes.
not a get rich quick schemes.
Good point.
And those that are, I think you should really put your glasses and your magnifying glasses towards that. If you come across a business that say we'll get you rich in 24 hours, because there's no
That's a
such
lie.
thing.
Yeah.
They're probably planning on scamming you,
Yes.
or they're scamming others to pay you.
Yes.
So just be very careful.
Be very careful. Because I know, sometimes that's the big thing of these people these people that's selling these different things. They try to, we can make you rich in 24 hours. We can do it in 3 months.
Lie.
Like I said before, it is a lie. It's not saying that you can't have success, but when they put a limit on a time limit, say 3 months, 6 months, time frame, 24 hours. That's
because
a lie.
results vary with people.
Yes, results
and
vary.
you always go with the amount of time.
Yeah, time,
you put in, and sometimes money.
Yeah, money.
Yeah.
Sometimes effort. Sometimes if you a good student of the game, you gotta. So all these things play.
And also if it's meant to be.
If it's meant to be,
sometimes
yes.
we hop into these different businesses and they're just not ours.
Yes.
And every time we start on them, they will fail because they are not destined for you.
Yes.
But the one that's destined for you, you'll see it.
Yes, see it. Yes. And this is why we talking about, when you start the freelance, when you start the two already, we the main thing we talking about, we said you had to identify your niche, identify your skill, identify this. Why? Because whatever you start, you want to begin to do it and with something that you know how to do. Do it something that you're passionate about. Do it something that you like. So it's very important to identify, where speak, because once you learn, when you identify your skill set and what interests you, you won't be falling for all the gimmicks and all the things that's out on social media trying to say, oh, you do this, you join this masterclass, you do this. Because why? You'll know that don't interest me, or I'm not with that. I know you say I see you making good money, but I don't know what you done to make that kind of, because sometimes these people be lying or they did other things to make the kind of money, and now they want to sell you something. So it definitely, if we say back to e-commerce, you have to identify your niche, your category that interests you, and that's aligned with your expertise.
Yeah.
Something that you can sell. So definitely e-commerce is a great way. Then you want to.
But with e-com, I just want to say it's actually not even about you.
Yes, it's never about you.
So
never.
it's not even your expertise.
No.
A winning product.
Now,
and just be able to market it. That's
yes,
it.
but the reason why I say expertise, because you do have to have. I think you have, like I said before, do it yourself. So if you know a little something about something that you're trying to sell,
or just go to YouTube University to learn these skills.
Yeah.
You don't really necessarily have to have them, because I didn't have no skills on how to design on Canva and all that. I learned along the way. I literally did. And here am I. You won't touch me with thumbnails anymore. You won't touch me with certain things. I am good. If I may say so myself.
Yeah, but have a little.
And before we used to go to Fiverr and get
thumbnails. Yeah.
Now we all do them by ourselves.
Yeah. Could we learn it? But this is something we do have, because we like we love learning, and we always we have a growth mindset. Whatever we doing, we have the ability to learn it if we choose to.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I think I won't learn to do is editing. It's more work than I don't want to do. So I think that's the one skill that I'd rather
live to see.
live to sell. And my other editor, and also building a website. I don't think I would want to do that no more as well.
But the beautiful thing that they do, they actually, besides you going to third-party websites or platforms to build your websites, there's actually
apps that are
building
for you. But here's the thing, though. This what the expertise, though. You still have to have a basic understanding, because remember it's a machine, it's a computer, just like ChatGPT. You could have them do it, but if you don't know how to do it, they give you a wrong code, and you still need to know how to put it into the plugging in and do all that kind of stuff, because if you don't, you still got to put it into whatever you use, either Spotify, WooCommerce, WordPress, Etsy. You still have to know how to plug it in and do all that kind of stuff. So even though they can build it for you, but you still have to take it to a website designer to put it in for you. All you do is you just say, can you design it just like this? Here's the code, here's everything, and you design it for me. This is the thing. You still, even we use ChatGPT. We love ChatGPT, but we use ChatGPT with things that we know. And we feed it information, and we ask it to give us back the information of things that we know. So but it's definitely e-commerce, and you want to source and create high quality products to sell. That's very key. High quality products to sell.
Okay, if you want to go to China, be my guest. But just be aware, what one of my coaches say, China is, because almost everything is made in China, to be honest. But the right thing to do, if you're going to sell it to people under your name, test the product first. Buy it from that supplier.
Yes.
And see how long it takes. Build a relationship with the supplier.
Good point.
So that they can able to ship you maybe in bulk and stuff like that. But don't just use any random supplier and expect people to give you 5 stars, because you might be very disappointed to find that the product isn't what it seems to be on their store, right? Because pictures can be deceiving, and some of these suppliers lie.
Yes, they lie.
So I'm not going to say stay away from China, because yes, a lot of people source from China.
Yes.
But if you can get a product,
make sure it's good quality.
It's good quality.
Yes.
But also it's a plus if you are able to get a product in your country of location. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it helps that, especially when you're doing print on demand and stuff like that, or even just drop shipping, it helps so that the customers get the stuff sooner rather than later. Because China is a mighty far place, especially for us in the United States.
Yeah.
So the customer will be waiting for a couple of weeks to get their product, and sometimes they will put on chargeback thinking that you stole their money, you know, and wanting refunds because they were wanting it in a certain period of time and it's taking too long for it to come in. So some people, you know, what they do is they buy in bulk once they've tested the supplier, and then they have their own home warehouses.
Yeah, but then that's not drop shipping.
That's not
drop shipping. But you know, and this is the thing, when you do e-com, you got to consider all of these factors: cost, shipping, and inventory management. So these are some of the things you gotta consider when you doing e-commerce. Cost,
because they matter.
They matter. Shipping matter. Inventory matter. If you're gonna have inventory, where you gonna put it at? Like I said, even though it's low cost to get the website started, but you do have to consider the different costs that's aligned with it. Your inventory, if you're gonna drop ship or whatever it may be, you know, you got if you're gonna drop ship, okay, what I'm gonna use? Do I want a fast service? And so I'm gonna use places, factories, or inside the U.S., or I'm gonna go outside. And so if you're gonna use another state, if you're gonna use another country, and you know it's gonna take 3 weeks, then you definitely gotta put on your website or whatever, let them know that certain products could take up to 3 weeks.
Yeah, make sure that you put it out there so that it's not a surprise to your customers. They're aware that it will take longer than expected. Because, you know, people like Amazon have really, really messed up business. If they can bring something the same day that you've ordered, it makes things tougher for small business people who are then depending on other manufacturers from outside of the country to bring in the stuff much quicker. All right.
Yes. And then another thing you have to do, then you have to optimize your product with descriptions, images. You want good quality images. You want a nice description. Now with ChatGPT can help you out to write a description for your product, but you definitely want to optimize it with, because it does help you out as well with SEO. So you want product description, images, and pricing to attract potential customers. So you gotta use a price strategy to attract your customer. And then you want to promote your store. Promote your store by using the different social media platforms, YouTube, whatever it may be. So you want to promote it. Yes.
Yeah. All right. And then we go off to our third business idea, which is virtual assistants.
Yes, virtual assistants. Now this is a good one. I like virtual assistant because this is another one like freelance services that you can use, and you know, because again, I said we all have skills. So are you still
called a business owner here as a virtual assistant?
Yes, you can. See, because here's the thing, all these things, you know, you can start it off as a side, like some of these you can start off as a side, and all of them you can start off as a side hustle and not make it a business, because you don't need it, you know, what makes it a business when you get the LLC. That's when it makes it an official business, when you go out and get the LLC. But you can start any of these without the LLC. You just doing it. You create the website. You put your services on the different platforms, and then you just promote it. So you know again, to build the business and build it right, definitely you to build because the thing is it's a side hustle. But to build the sustainable and scalable business, it's all taking market research and identify a target niche or audience and all the different things. But and then to structure your business the way how you want it. So that's
I am so lost. I don't know what he's talking about.
But a lot of people are gonna be lost if they don't understand business. But people that understand business and marketing and management, then they
are we still talking about virtual assistants?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But you were talking about do this consider a business? The virtual assistant, I say, you know, it could be a side hustle. The only way to consider
that's up to where I started, and then the rest I don't know what to.
Yeah, to make it a business is when you put the structure behind it. But a virtual assistant, all these things is low cost, and it's nothing for you to take. Like I said, you can start earning some money, and then once you start making money, you're doing very well. Then you can like put a business behind it. You know, and that's the thing. That's why we
and maybe hire your own
virtual assistant. Maybe have a office. Now you put a business behind it. Now you got an office and you hire other virtual assistants. You hire other freelance services because you put a business behind it. And now you're not just doing the work, but now you got other people that you hire doing these different works and offering these different services, because virtual assistant freelancers is unlimited to the service that you offer. You got marketing, you got management, you got assistants, executive assistants, you got editors, you got all the different services that you can offer as a freelance and even as a teacher as well. So yeah, but the thing is, all the offers for you as an individual, you do have to determine your areas of expertise, because you have to be good at something. You know, you can't be a virtual assistant if you're not good in the area. I would not want to teach. Well, I'm pretty good at math. I like math, but English, I can't teach English. I can't.
Is and was not.
I would not be a virtual assistant for an English teacher when I'm not a good English person. So yes, but you have to be an expert in whatever you offer. So you got to determine your experts before you expertise. Yes, you got to determine your
See what I mean?
English is not our friend.
No. English is not your friend.
My friend. but you got to determine your expertise. So that you will offer them services in that area, and then create a professional website. Again, then you want to create a professional website. You know, whatever it may, you could create a professional website, or a virtual assistant. You could go to again, Upwork, Fiverr to offer your services as well. So these are different platforms that you can use, but you also can create.
And it's actually a go-to for most people. They know that if you want a freelancer, you want a virtual assistant, that's where you go.
Yeah, because like customer service centers, also virtual customer service centers, because instead of you doing in-house, because basically you helping the companies or the organization out for having in-house people, because it's expensive when you have to hire people. Locally, because you had to get them benefits, and so you're saving them money when when you can supply the services instead of them hire. So it's a win-win situation. They helping you and you helping them. So if you're a good person on the telephone, if you know how to type very well, and you know how to edit, and you know how to write, whatever it is,
you don't have to fold your hands like I am. Get working.
Get working, yes. So, and then develop a list of tasks of services you can provide, such as email, management, scheduling, research, or content creation. And so, and then then you want to market your virtual assistant services. You want to
of course, you want people to know that you're doing this.
Yes.
Put it out there. That's what social media is supposed to be used for, to market your businesses, not to gossip or check people out, but get your stuff out there so that people know when they need that service, you come to mind. Oh yeah, LJ does that. So let's contact LJ.
Yes. And then again, once you market your virtual assistant services, you build a reputation. One client at a time, and that's what it's about. You focus on one person, you build that reputation where you be the go-to person for your services. So we would like to say, hey chillers, we want to invite you to join the next opportunity window. We know that you have goals and dreams, and we want to help you achieve them. So what are you waiting for? Join us now, and let's make magic happen together. The best investment you can make is always in yourself. So join us today, join us now into the next opportunity window, because this podcast is sponsored by the next opportunity window. So join us now. Let's create a better life. Let's make magic happen together. This is what we're about. Let's link up. Let's connect with one another. and let's get inspired so that we can be ready for the next opportunity window community, as well as next Thursday. Join us in the Launch Your Business Masterclass. So if you're an inspired entrepreneur, if you are struggling to learn new skills and get new ideas for your business, join us in the Launch Your Business Masterclass next Thursday on July 20th at 5 p.m. Join us. The link is in the description. Join us to the Launch Your Business Masterclass. Yes.
We look forward to seeing you on the other side.
Yes.
As we move on, we've come to number two. Which is online tutoring or course creation.
Yes.
I know right now you are developing a course. That you've just invited them to a mastermind of that course.
Yes, masterclass.
And there'll be a 6-month boot camp.
6-month boot camp.
So so stuff like that, where if you're an expert in any area, we encourage you, just create a course.
A lot
of people are doing it. So
yes, a lot of people.
And you've got ChatGPT to help you along.
Yes. You have definitely, because you can put your services on into these different platforms, and they help you out to create the course. So definitely, ChatGPT is. When they created ChatGPT, they oh my God, they
had you in mind.
Yeah, they had me in mind, because, like I said, it helps me to put my thoughts together. I have the idea. But it helps me to express myself even more, because that's the beautiful thing.
And I'm glad, because I got that work off my hands.
She was my editor. So now all I do is I just dump all my information into ChatGPT, dump all my content, all my ideas into ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT just edit it. And the beautiful thing is, I don't have, even if I mess up on the spelling or the words or grammar or whatever, ChatGPT will correct it for me. That's the beautiful thing. So but create a course. You have some expertise. Again, we're gonna express. You gotta have some expertise. You gotta know what you're doing, so that whatever you're doing, when you're creating a course, you can teach it back. You know what you're talking about. So we're gonna talk about expertise. You still gotta know what you're doing. You can't feel like, oh, ChatGPT gonna do all the work for me. You're gonna be made like a fool. I told somebody yesterday, because we were talking about ChatGPT, and I told them, if you don't know what you're doing, right? You ever remember the group that got caught lip singing in the early 90s? Okay, you don't know, but Benita, something. But you're gonna be made a fool like that group in the early 90s. If you know the person, you know the group name, you know what I'm talking about. But they had a concert, and they were singing, and they were lip singing.
The Beatles?
No, not the Beatles. Early 90s.
Oh, okay. No.
Early 90s. It's something Benita, something like that. But I can't think of it. But it's similar to that name. But they were performing, and the record was playing, and they were just lip singing. Now they do it more often now. But back then it was you didn't hear people lip singing, and the record stopped playing. The record stopped playing, and they were still singing. And they sounded terrible. They couldn't sing. They could not sing. So they was embarrassed. They were embarrassed. So that's what happened if you try to use ChatGPT and not know what you're talking about, because it will spit out something that to make it look so good. But it don't have to be true. It could be incorrect. So this is why you can't say, oh, I'm allowed ChatGPT to do all the work for me. You gotta have some expertise in that areas, so that you can spot anything, and then you can put your own twist and stuff like that to it. So definitely. But online tutoring, if you're a teacher, you can turn into a business, and all these things. Like I said, you can start that as a side hustle, because there's no limit to any one of these. There's no limit to it. To doing, you can make 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, whatever you put. You can put a business behind it. This is why you want to see me in the 6-month mentorship bootcamp. Turn your idea into a sustainable and scalable business, so that we can turn that idea, turn that side hustle into a business, so that you be able to scale it to an 8-figure, 9-figure in time. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen in 6 months. No businesses, no brand started something and it happened. You look at Nike, you look at what's popular brand? Apple. What's the watch? The nice expensive watch that everybody like.
I don't own it, so I don't know.
But whatever product, no brand was built overnight. Gucci, no brand was built overnight. No business was built overnight. And so, but if you lay the foundation, you build the business, you do your market research, you do everything, it can become that 7 and 8 figure business in time. So this is one you want to see me. You don't have to go to school. I'm saving you from going to getting a bachelor's or master's degree when I can teach you business and give you the structure you need to build that sustainable and scalable business. Yes, but you can start an online tutoring services and course creation. It's very key by you identifying your area of expertise, determine the target audience that you want to present to, for your tutoring services or course creation. So you determine your target audience. But once you determine the course you want to identify, you do have to market it. And all of it, you always got to market your services. You got to market it. Use social media. Use YouTube. Use
just market.
Market, yes.
Number one.
The one, and we talk about number one and the side hustle, and we're gonna talk about number one again. Content creation and thought leadership. Before number one, we talk about influencer, but influencer content creation is similar to it. But you can develop content creation. Determine your content niche that you want to create content for. So that's number one, because people are looking for content creators, and people are becoming content creators. People are becoming thought leaders, by doing webinars and master classes and lunch and learns and all the different things that you can take advantage of to become that thought leader, that expert. Again, I'm gonna say that expert thought leader, that expert content creation, because if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have to have some expert in that field. So yeah, that's number one. Again, it don't cost much to get started. Always saying, get started. Start making some money.
YouTube is also content creation.
Yeah,
so
YouTube.
Content creation doesn't have to be something that you have to overthink.
Yeah, you don't have to overthink. You can start a podcast.
TikTok is content creation.
Yeah, you can start a podcast. You could create videos. So content creation. Even you have church services. You're in church and you can upload your videos to YouTube. So that's all content creation. So yeah, that's number one. And like I said, we say get started. Take advantage of the different platforms so that you could begin to make money, make extra income, put the ball in your hands instead of depending on other people and the government. Because like I said, another COVID is coming. Another crisis is coming.
Not.
But I'm saying another.
You never know.
You never know.
We
Yes.
live in shaky times.
Yes, inflation, all the different things, and so we want to help you with some ideas that you get started. It doesn't matter where you at, and you can have load shedding, but some of these things, you can begin to get started and begin to implement these things little by little by little, and strategize, because you can do it 30 minutes, an hour of your time. So definitely get started. We're here to help you. We're here to support you. And we just want to give you these things so that you can begin to consider some of these ideas so that you can begin to apply and use it and get started.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed that, we hope that you will get going. You will just not be a hearer, but you'll also be a doer.
Yes.
So yeah, we actually on most of what we've just shared with you, and we're not gonna say, like I said in the beginning, be overnight successes, but just be patient with the process, and it will get you there eventually. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we are reminding you once again, do subscribe, and also follow us on our audio platforms, and also give us a 5-star rating. We will really appreciate that. Comment on this video as well. And that note, if you
want to follow us,
you don't have to. But if you want to, you can follow me at Lady Siza 1 on Instagram and Threads.
Yes, I'm on Threads. You're on Threads? Yeah. I'm on Threads, but get inspired by LJ as well as Next Opportunity Window. We're on all most social media platforms, but also in the community where you can actually get close, get more information and connect me on a deeper level inside the community of Next Opportunity Window. So we thank you. We hope this video helped you to give you some more exposure to some other ideas that you're going to take advantage of and begin to do your research. The key thing, you got to do your research. You got to be research and looking within yourself and looking in the industry that you want to get into or the platform you want to use. So like I said, it's low cost. It don't cost as much to get started, but you do have to get started.
Get started. And if you enjoyed this video, here's another video on top that you may click on and check it out.
Yes, and we'll see you on the next week. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.